Good evening. Welcome to WooTube. My name's Baran Woo, and today we're gonna be building some Nova. That's the plan, anyway. A little bit of news. Kick off with. First off, there's a few lists floating around on Netrunner DB at the moment from a pretty fun-looking sort of jank tournament in Aldershot, which had some fairly interesting deck building rules, which is why you might see some pretty odd decks in the sort of most recent for a while. So the rules at Aldershot, and I don't think I could have gone, but I wish I'd known about it because I'd have tried, because this sounds very much up my street. So you could use only even or odd costed cards, and if it's if you're playing a corp, then that counts for you sort of take the ID point, the agenda points as whether it's an odd or an even number. So Rotage, King of Jank, won with this. He took this Tau list, so this is obviously all odd numbers. Mostly the same odd numbers because he's on Kushuk, but yeah, so like we've got all sort of free cost breakers, one cost fermenters, hushes, and leeches. And then one costers and free copies of Cyberdelia. I was going to say because there's no good free cost Shaper consoles, but there's Anakin, but with only 12 events, it wouldn't really make sense. I guess you could play Daredevil. That's an odd coster at least. So that's pretty fun. Their corp list was hey Andrea, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Their corp list was an even, no, it was also odd number. So we'll notice, look, we've got Klevetnik in the wild. Has anyone seen anyone play one of these yet? I kind of have a feeling that there might be some situations where you could play this in Eternal, but I'll get to that another time. But yeah, that's kind of a pretty fun format. If anyone's considering a sort of off meta jank tournament coming up, then it's not one I've seen before, so I think this is brand new. Good evening, Game of Droids. What a fun idea! Reminds me of that 420 where everything costs 0, 4, or 2. Nice. 420 smoke. Yeah, good. I get that reference. I think there was also, and I doubt I've still got them. I built some decks. Someone else built some, and like as a challenge, they built decks with no I, E, or A letters in any of the cards, or something like that. And so I built some deck, and I ended up with quite a nice looking deck, I think, with like no, yeah, it was like I picked 3 vowels. You had to pick 3 vowels, and then you have no cards with those vowels in it. I think this probably is makes a little bit more sense in terms of deck building. That was just me like forcing myself into a challenge. Other news, you may, so I think this was announced last week, surely, but actually, was it? No, it was announced this week, so I wouldn't have talked about this yet. So EMEA Continental Championships is happening in Italy. It's on the 28th to the 30th of June, 3-day event, and in sort of an ode to a classic saying, what's got 2 thumbs and is going to 2024 EMEA Continental Championships? This guy. Bought my ticket yesterday and I've got my flights, so I will be there. propping up the middle tables solidly, I would imagine. That's my hope anyway. Evening, Cinderin. Good to see you. Yeah, so get you to it's like they've only got 100 tickets. They've already sold like a quarter of them. So yeah, get involved. I think there's a bit of a contingent going. Oh, just afternoon for yourself. Well, it's pretty dark. It's been pretty dark and gloomy here all day, to be honest. Other news, Fight Club. If you are not aware of Fight Club is a sort of online team tournament which has been put together. Obviously, it's been done in the past, and there's normally been sort of 2 or 3 teams. Axu and Axwill, I think, were mainly involved in putting this. Axu has put a ton of work into this, and even more when you look at some of the spreadsheets that he's made. And ended up with a huge bracket of about, I don't know, it's like 32 teams or something involved, I think. It must be at least that, because there's 2 whole sides of the bracket. There's, yeah, like 16 teams, I think, on each side of the bracket. And you play sort of 3 versus 3, and each team, like one of the teams, gets a chance to either run 3 times or court 3 times, because you're only going to play 5 games, and then the other team gets a chance to ban one of the other team's decks. So you can kind of look at all the decks in advance, see what you think is going to be a good or a bad matchup, and ban one out. So this is my team. We're Tiebreakers Living Wirral. Game of Droids. What team are you on? Because then I can find you. Chisel Hashiko. Love it. Excellent work. These are my decks up here. I don't know if I've played this one on stream actually. So I'm playing an Ob deck with Urban Renewals and Azifs and a Clearinghouse, and then I'm playing a sort of I chose to do Shaper out of my team because I'm pretty happy playing Shaper. And I thought I'd play like a pretty kind of off meta jank. I've just realised you couldn't see that my Ob deck at all there, could you? What if I move my face here? That's not much better. Nowhere, yeah, wherever I put it, it's pretty much covering it. But I thought I'd play this pretty kind of funky, a bit janky, a bit off meta maybe kit deck, be nice and original. Wouldn't want to play something that everyone else is going to be playing. So it's kit. We've got like rigging ups because I like rigging ups. We've got more. The Aeneas package, like draw and stone ships and teleworks. We're on Inversificator. Other icebreakers, Nanotech and Propeller. We're on a single SMC, and then we've got Cuban and Parisia as our like helper programs, or whatever you want to call them, and a copy of Conduit as the WinCon. So just down here is what I'm pretty sure is B Blum's list. It's a kit deck. It's playing rigging ups. It's on more one symbol chip, the Aeneas package. Nukers and stone ships, telework, 3 Inversificators with Nanotech and Propeller. They're playing an extra Propeller. They're on Cubans and Parisias and a single SMC. And Conduit as their WinCon. Like, oh, is it not you, B Blum? We assumed this was you because Ob. We just assumed it. Either that or you are being somewhat sarcastic. Yeah, did quite the double take. And I think uh, Ben also did a big old double take because they thought I'd stolen it from them. I don't know if I thought they'd stolen it from me. It just turned out that we built the same deck, or a very very similar deck. Anyway, um, it's not fight night tonight. B Blom says they don't know how to play Ob. Not at all. Yeah, sure. Um, it's not fight night tonight. It is the last, so we've got the end of today for all the teams to decide on which matchup they're banning out. Other quite funky things which have happened in terms of our matchups for this. We've got a classic of Fool versus or Tule versus Essa, always good. We can't work out who's ahead or behind in this one when we look at it, so that's going to be interesting. We've got a Regenesis restoring humanity against a Lu with Augustina. They're on the tech. Fun stuff. And up here we've got an Ob deck with the whole Stavka Hafren thing playing into a criminal with 3 flip switches. Apparently, and it's important to know that we didn't know these decks beforehand. We're not teching into the decks we're playing against. It just happens that some of our decks have got massive tech against them. But yeah, kind of interesting. It's pretty fun looking through this spreadsheet, and just to give some shout outs to Axu. He put this spreadsheet together and he did it manually. I think the way in which he was hoping that it was just going to propagate didn't work. So he's typed this out. He's entered all of this manually. This is how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pages, each with 12 deck lists that he's entered in here. Massive shout out. Final shout out is to I know that this is Source's team, Team Clearing Scouse. Just a great name. Absolutely solid name. Very, very good. Good work. Right, we should get on to building a deck. So, my idea for tonight, I've been jamming a tiny bit of Nova and actually really enjoying it. It's kind of fun. It's been my I don't want to concentrate too much. I just want to play some silly stuff. Because, as Nova, we can just play all the best cards. Exactly one of all the best cards. So I thought I would kind of throw it out to the chat, and you can suggest the best cards in Netrunner, and I will put them into our deck. Now, before you start throwing out any old jank, I am not playing Armed Asset Protection, or whatever that card is. In fact, that's a corp card, so it doesn't matter. They do need to be good cards. I might put something really funky in if it's interesting, and we can try and build around it. But basically, I just want your suggestions of the 40 best cards in Netrunner at the moment. Cinderin is suggesting that we're immediately going in with World Tree. I mean, you've said it, so now I've got to put it in. World Tree is in. Embezzle is a fun card. Kakaslav, I do like Embezzle. Whether we can make this work. Wait, why can't I play it? Is my collection's on startup? That's right. Embezzle. Okay, consume. That is 5 influence. It is 0 MU, which is good because we've taken up all our MU already. I guess there's lots of horizontal decks. We're probably going to need some way of trashing stuff. In standard, yeah, we're playing in standard. I'm going to throw one straight away in then because we're playing World Tree and we've got consume, so I'm immediately going to put in a Myth Bones. Because that is a lot of money on a single card, which already kind of jams with our engine. I'm worried that I've already put a world tree. We'll have to see if once we've built this, we'll have to see if we think that there's actually enough things to sell and to bring out for the world tree to be correct. I'd like it to be correct, but we might have to really lean into it. Oh, sorry. Right, we should probably, like, while people want to throw out any other suggestions, I'm going to put in a sure gamble, a daily casts. Paladin, I think Paladin is an excellent choice. We do want good cards. Paladin is a busted card. Absolutely. We probably put a Dirty Laundry in, but like maybe that can wait for a little bit. We shouldn't really look in like neutral is boring. I might put a Biobands in just because I really like it, but maybe we can find something a bit more juicy. Like it's so tempting just to go for all the high influence stuff, isn't it? Like, do we put a doof in? We probably put one doof in. Twinning and Chesva. Okay, I like it. Chesva, potentially very good with World Tree. This is 2 credits a turn. Seems decent. We should probably put in some breakers. Are we turbine? Are we playing turbine? It's the main question really. Is are we playing like a turbine rig? Patchwork. Throw away all the cards you do not need. My worry with that is that we only have 40 cards. In on it. Well, I'm making this min, so we're gonna have 40 cards. I don't think I'm gonna have that many to throw away. Need some multi-access. Emergent creativity is still legal, and we're gonna play one. Conduit, yeah, twinning, conduit, Stargate is probably. We've already got 2 MU up here, so we've got a twinning. We might put a conduit in as well. Twinning is great. Bones, true. Evening, I assume Eric from Neon Static. I'm pretty sure that's you're the Neon Static account. Sunny hats. Oh yeah, the black hat is pretty bad, but white hat is good. Divide and Conquer. I mean, if we're playing Black Hat, then we could play Divide and Conquer. Like that's a funky combo. Like you play. For people who don't know this, I'm probably not going to be able to play this. Although, well, we'll see. Like it technically works with twinning, right? So Divide and Conquer is fun because you can play Black Hat, and then Corp traces you, and then you access 2 additional cards whenever you breach HQ or R&D. And Divide and Conquer says you run Archives, then you breach HQ, then you breach R&D, and so you see a whole load. Climactic Showdown. I do like I kind of like Climactic Showdown, but I only like Climactic Showdown in a deck where we can guarantee that we can get in the turn afterwards. We still need some breakers, people here. Like, I think we're okay. We're gonna play at least one copy of Bankar because Bankar is like busted. Hippo is good. Lots of people have said Hippo. At least 2 people have said Hippo. Directives. I think the directives have all gone. Fix. Neil, Eric, there's not a theme. I just want you to throw out the best 40 cards, and I'll stick them all on an overdeck, and we'll play it. I'm just looking down here. We're definitely putting in a Bravado. That's a busted card. Still wondering about breakers. Oh, we can also play a Boomerang. Boomerang's very good. Mutual Favor seems actually like it might be helpful. Yeah, we could just play SMC, and then I mean at the moment, well, whether we're going to be able to play World Tree or not. Uh, yeah, I think we now need just like money and draw. Okay, so best money, um, probably Fermenter and Liberated accounts. They're both like good. We want like cards which have lots of money on one. Fermenter an Inside Job. Inside Job's interesting. I'll come back to Inside Job. I feel like we've got quite a few tricks already. We definitely want draw, so like we can go Diesel, Earthrise. Earthrise seems solid. I definitely want Nuka. A Simmel chip is a good idea. Um, yeah, whether I mean, we might still be a World Tree deck here. We'll need at least 2 MU if we're even going to consider playing this World Tree. So we're playing either Keiko. We're probably playing Keiko because we do just need money right now. Yeah, I think we do play a doof. Like, I think like it's a one of card which can really swing things, um, especially early. Logic Bomb. Logic Bomb is an excellent choice. That one is still legal. Logic Bomb technically, technically is a like guaranteed way in, which means that uh we could play Climactic Showdown. I don't think we're gonna though. Maybe I'll just build a Climactic Showdown deck next week. If it didn't RFG, I would genuinely play that card more. There must be some more busted like Anarch cards because they've got all the good cards, right? Um, do we play Steel Skin as like money slash tech? More? Yeah, it's either I feel like it's either more or it's Keiko. I'm not totally sure we're gonna have the money for more. DJ Finality, that's fun. Kind of like Finality as a choice. I'm gonna put in Keiko over more just for now because I don't think. Oh yeah, we still haven't got we still need like breakers and stuff. So let's go Cleaver. That makes sense. And then we're probably doing like one of each breaker is fine. We don't have, but we will have. We've got a symbol chip now. And then I think we play SMC. Yeah, I mean, I'm still questioning the World Tree, but it was literally the first suggestion. I think if Endurance was still around, then like World Tree Endurance Nova was like pretty fun. Uh, we'll have to have a we'll look at it when we get to the end. Like we'd have to put some more. Maybe if we put stuff like telework and stuff in, then it might be okay. Is there anything else which like we need something which has like Miss Bones, like where you get a load of money from it, but you can still sell it afterwards. So it's basically that and telework and like maybe we sell like the last of the liberated account. Maybe, possibly. We are on Keiko, so we probably do want Creative Commission. Probably should be in the deck. I like Creative Commission. No, World Tree got banned out with Wu going, unfortunately. Class Act instead of Earthrise. Is Class Act better than Earthrise? I don't think we can play both. Yeah, I think I feel like Taka might be better than Mamie. Um, like it's quite hard to spend. It's going to be quite hard to spend Mamie bucks. But we do want like. I mean, technically, if we're on, if we're, and like I'm saying, if we're still on World Tree, then we should play Aesop and Reboot. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. But we've got nothing else. Okay, if we're on Aesops, we can't be on World Tree as well. It's like Aesop plus Reboot. That's 2 clicks, kind of. So it's one. So we install the Aesops, we do the reboot run, and then that gives us 15 credits. That is like all right. It's like pretty good. Um, do we can we find this? Because we can find it using a world tree. I'm gonna put an SMC in. We still need other breakers here. Are we just playing a classic turbine rig? So we're just going like cleaver. I think in a Highlander deck, CA over ER, in my view. Class Act over Earthrise. I worked that one out. Don't worry, I got there. I guess Class Act is better for World Tree decks because you kind of want to keep certain stuff at the bottom. I'm gonna put a. I'm just gonna put in some other breakers so that we've at least got some breakers. We'll do like Buzzsaw, Echelon, and then we'll put in a turbine. Deep dive. Our win. I don't think our win con cards are few. Wait, maybe they are now. We talked about a lot of them. Yeah, it's basically twinning, isn't it? Really. I don't know if we can deep dive very well, but someone suggested we put in finality, which I think is like kind of fun. Do we want like some recursion? Ironically, Nova is the one deck where Harmony AR Therapy is like actually a good card because all of your cards are one-offs, right? So recurring a one-off like it has no downside. It might be useful. I think we might have to ditch the World Tree. Maybe. Okay, I've still got this Aesop's pawn shop. So if we got the Aesop's pawn shop, then I have to put the reboot in because without it, it's pointless. Is that worth it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Someone suggested it. I'm gonna do it. Accidental PE tech. I think the best PE tech right now is the fact that everyone's running buffer drive. It seems like pretty good. Um, do we need like one other? Do we need another win con? If so, do we just put in a conduit? We can just put in a conduit, right? We probably ditch the world tree at this point. We've got like, okay, sorry, Anarcho. Turtle, Turtle is good. I'm just very bad at playing Turtle. Um, I'm very bad at playing Turtle. Right, we probably still need some more money, right? I don't think we've got Dirty Laundry yet, so let's put one of those in. What else is just good money? Or Stargate. We might have influence for Stargate now. Like our rig is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Not if we put the Shesva down. I think we do want the Shesva down. What about the console? We've got Keiko. Boom, done. Sorted. No issues. I'm gonna put the bad card in. I'm gonna put in a harmony just so that I can like trash stuff, and then maybe we do play a Mamie then. Like now we've got. Okay, I'm gonna put in a Mystic. We're gonna feed them every turn. Do we want? Like that's a lot of money. Do we want red team? I was just thinking the same. It is something that we could like Aesop's away. Can't install it with Paladin, can you? Oh, can you? Is it a? It's a job, not a connection, right? Raindrops is cool. I like raindrops a lot. I think we do put raindrops in. Red team. And we can install that with Paladin. Let's put in a red team. We'll try that out. I might put. I like the idea of raindrops. And Into the Depths. I do like Into the Depths. Yeah, Fuego does work. Hush. Oh, I really like Hush. It's hard for us to tutor it though. I like Into the Depths, funnily enough, quite a lot. Overclock. Overclock is a solid money card. Are we okay for draw here? Like we've got Nuka, Earthrise. We could Light the Fire is also a good card. I mean, these are all good cards. We could. I'm gonna keep the Divide and Conquer in. We're gonna adjust this between games. This is kind of draw. This is draw. Should we just put a Steel Skin in as another draw? We didn't put in Class Act. I think we should put in Class Act. I think that is true. And then I don't know if I want to take out the Earthrise though. Maybe. Moshing is we can I mean that's a solid reasoning. This is just so that I can like draw myself out of some dodgy situations. I'll probably instantly regret it. Are we playing 41? Are we dropping the Divide and Conquer? No, I think that's fun. We're not playing Black Hat. It does work with twinning. It only works with twinning. Panweave and Docklands. I don't think Panweave is ever worth it. It's just not enough. Like we're not really doing any other pressure apart from diversion of funds. I wouldn't mind Docklands, but I'm already like over cards. We can switch out. Right, let's play this 41. And then we'll decide which cards to cut and switch afterwards. And it will probably be Harmony. 41 card Nova. Oh, no, that's close. Bankroll is a really good card. Oh, I like Bankroll. Oh, I do like Bankroll. Okay, someone tell me what I'm cutting to put a Bankroll in. It's probably going to be one of the fun cards, and that's what we started with. Divide and Conquer or Embezzle. Maybe we cut. Maybe I'll work it out in a second. DJ is a fine choice. DJ is an interesting choice because, like in Nova, you kind of play DJ in a way almost like I wish DJ was originally. Like you never know what you can. Oh, I don't think we should drop Doof. Consume could go. Cut the embezzle. Embezzle. Oh, that's just Neil Static saying that twice. Yeah, we don't get necessarily get a choice of what we want to DJ back if we're using Steve. It might actually be better for like just uh getting like Quetzal or something. Um, let's just try this. We'll try this. I would like a bankroll, so well, we'll drop an embezzle when we're putting a bankroll. Oh, hold up. I also want I want an imp. Wait, did that bankroll go in? Not convinced by the Aesops. No, I mean the Aesops is only here because we have reboot and Aesops. Okay, the Aesops is going. The Aesops reboot is going for now. That means that we can put in an imp, which ironically is quite good for Aesops. um, that feels right. Pick a card, Nova. Embezzle is imp almost. Yeah, true. Um, I love Embezzle, but like my word, the amount of times it's whiffed on me and I'll then feel really bad. Where's my thing? There's my thing. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let's do that, that, and that. Okay, we've instantly got Wizard Supreme. Uh, Fix, shame I'll soon have to go. I won't be able to stay to watch this deck get wrecked. Oh, thanks, Fix. Are we keeping the hand with the Harmony AR therapy? We are not. As much as I like the Diesel and the Paladin, Atea. Okay. Oh yeah, we kept the white. I mean, look at the influence spread in here. We got an early Keiko, which is actually potentially really good. We've still got the Harmony in our hand. Oh well. Um, Oh, Kagaslam, I'm really sorry because you picked like the good card. Maybe we'll basically if we can get this up and running just to a point where it felt okay-ish, then we'll take out some of the boring efficiency. We could get rid of like the dirty laundry. Dirty laundry should be embezzle, right? We'll do that next time. Remind me of that. Dirty laundry's going, embezzle's in, and then we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, that harmony's just got like a magnet on it for our. We really do not want this in our open hand. I had Embezzle played against me back in May, and literally never seen the card before. Yeah, I think it triggers like all the like trasher things as well. You know. Oh, that's a lot of draw. Do we? I don't think we do. As much as it's like I'm gonna put this Keiko down so that hopefully we just draw into something else. We'll just kind of like do a bit of a setup here. Like I potentially could have challenged this ice, but I don't think it's the best idea. I guess I could have put the logic bomb down and then gone because it's definitely not. Well, they couldn't resin an Nancy if it was. Oh, we didn't put a like pinhole threading in, which might have been a good idea. So here's an interesting question. And I know what I think the answer is. Like next turn, do we play the Diesel or do we click the Nuka? And on this kind of credit total, I think we always play the diesel. And hopefully, I hope we put some like money cards we can play on low amounts of money in our deck. Can't actually remember. There's definitely a Dirty Laundry. There's definitely a Creative. There wasn't a Telework, was there? We could put a Fermenter down. That would be good. Because otherwise, the other option is we just like click up for some credits, which feels very bad. What do we think they're doing? Also, they are on how many cards? 49 in R&D at the moment. 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's Raindrops. Yep. Yeah, I'd Raindrops HQ right now. Like, for sure. What's the worst it could be? Sison is exactly the worst it could be, but, you know. They're on 59 cards. So... Ooh. Oh, Exploit. Oh, the one that, like, de-reses 3 of your cards. My word. That's one hell of a thing. Oh, that's really bad in terms of cards that we can play at the money level we're at. Wow. Wow. I mean, this is all money. None of it is affordable right now. We probably shouldn't be red teaming here because I do not know what that is. Okay. Are we just clicking for free here so that next turn we can maybe install the Liberated and do some stuff? I think so. We're clearly throwing out the Harmony. Are we keeping the Bones? I think we have to keep the Tacker. This is like money. This is draw. This is money. It's all just very clunky. So these two can go, right? Yeah, that would, yeah, I would be, yeah, I'd be more keen to play Embezzle than Exploit. Exploit is like pretty wild. It almost has a place in the current meta, I think, like with, like in a Hermes deck. Because you kind of like want to de-res some of their big stuff. Like Sable can maybe like get off an exploit after like an Estebrado, de-res all their big ice, and then like try and Hermes it back to their hands. This is worrying. I don't know what's going on here. Well, let's do this, and then either click it twice or click it once and install the class act. Click it once. Click it twice. Because whatever happens, we're gonna have to click this like to do stuff. So I think we just like make a bit more money right now. Okay, who's got ideas about what's going on over here? Because I don't. Next turn, might want to start getting this Tacker going, which is very risky time to get it going. But okay, we could. Hmm. Can we run this with Logic Bomb? Probably not because of Anansi. So let's just let them do their thing. We'll put down you and that feels just wrong, doesn't it? I just don't want to draw because I'm about to draw. I'm going to draw. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of want both those cards. Shouldn't have drawn because then I'd have both of these. Steel Skin will make me feel really safe running. This is money. We technically have money in hand, so I'm gonna keep the steel skin. Okay, Doof is good unless this is exactly a Niffy Mark II. Because we can just go like Earthrise cast Doof, maybe? Do we don't die to a Nancy if we do that. Oh well, that's okay. Well, we can't do that anymore. What's this? Like, oh, I don't know if I want to doof into it anymore. Do we check it with red team? Like, if they resin a Nancy, that is like all their money. By the way, Bar. Oh, you've chosen. Oh, you chose Free Runner to Corp. That's interesting. We were almost positive you were going to choose the other way. So that's fun. Is it better to Bravado here, or is it better to get down this red team and red team it? Is the red team more money? Let's just Bravado it. In case it's a Chrysium, maybe? It's a Daniela, and that is a Bloom? Okay. That's a code gate. I have seen this card before. You may install a piece of ice from HQ protecting another server. Okay. Is there any chance we logic bomb this? I mean, this is just as good a Taya value, right? I don't think we do logic bomb this. I think we just go for it. Like, this requires them to have 2 pieces of ice in HQ for it to be good. Because they're both ice. I'm carrying on. Suggests that they have agenda in hand. House and Eyes. I think we steal that because we get these that, and then we'll trash her. Oh, okay, but they're just at the bottom of our deck, right? So we now just need to draw back into them. We've lost our doof for now, though. Ooh, finality. Raindrop seems really good. I think the hippo goes to the bottom for now because we can't really do anything with it. We can just draw again and install costs. It would be nice if there was a notification for runners saying which 2 random cards went. Oh yeah, true, because I haven't got a clue. Well, I kind of. It must have been Doof and Steel Skin, which is a shame, because that's now right on the bottom of our deck. We can shuffle with Boomerang. Is there any chance we just like finality here? We might raindrops through here. I think I need to install the echelon first if we're going to do that. There's no chance they've got I feel like I can let this fire. Let's do this and we'll raindrops and we don't die to a Nancy. don't think. No, because we bypass it. We'll lose all 3 of these cards, but then they will be absolutely poor as houses. Okay, they did find another piece of ice. Do we just jack out at this point? I think so. We've already got our like draw ability. Don't think there's any reason to continue. Banker seems a bit risky. Twinning seems good. We've got no way of charging it. I definitely want to keep the Simmel chip. I think. Do I want to keep the Simmel chip right now? I think we put the Simmel chip back. Okay. We could check what this card is with a red team run. Doing that last click, bit risky. Maybe it could just be another Daniela. I'm gonna do it. If it's Mwanza, it's Mwanza. And oh, Tranquid. I've probably got to trash that. That's technically really good in a Taya. I think I'm gonna trash that here, and then I trash Ben now. Get rid of him. I'm glad I didn't finality into that. That would have been disappointing. Should have put the consume down first. Actually would have made a lot. Have you tested replanting in a Taya? No, I did look at it though. I think I suggested it to someone and they just told me I've been mental. It's potentially a ridiculous amount of value, especially if you've got stuff which benefits from kind of being de-resed or moved back to hand. So if you're playing like anemones, it's got to be paladin here, hasn't it? We can. I don't want to lose the twinning is the problem. So I think we draw again. Chesver's nice, but we put down the paladin. We run R&D. If I hit a sodding sting and lose the Chesver, I'll be really upset. Or a snare. They're probably on snare, right? This is like damage.deck. How many ice? A lot, apparently. For fuck's sake. I didn't lose a twinning though, so that's good. That's good. If they trash all our resources, they will be broke. Oh, they have money. Oh no. I mean, I basically called it. What did we actually lose? We lost the finality. Oh no. Are they on orbital superiority? Are we about to die to an orbital superiority? It would be incredibly fitting. Or are they about to score out a it's a 59 card deck. We worked that one out. Is this going to be a viral? Is it a viral web? Kind of got to be careful in case this is a. I can't leave myself with no cards in hand in case this is a sting. It will only do 1 damage to me right now. I'm pretty sure that's how sting works. No one really knows. Oh, hi Gia, by the way. I saw your comment, but I didn't notice it. Oh, they are going seamless. And then I'm so confused. How is this? If it's a seamless, how are you not just scoring out? Can they kill me with a Ronin here? Oh, okay. So I assume they were just considering whether they should be trashing stuff or not. It's a good thing we didn't put the twinning down, eh? This is definitely not Fight Club prep. Although, if we get through this round, maybe I'll take Nova next round because, like, you can always play Nova, right? Always play Nova. Okay. So we can draw. Ooh, we've got our spice. Bit scared of playing this, bearing in mind they're on snare, but I think we keep that over. Like, this is fun. Then we can. Can we get our? Oh, we can't quite do it all this turn because we need to remove a tag. So we could install this, then install this, then remove it. Oh yeah, no, we can. So it's fine. So we do this, not using a thing. We install this using a thing, and then we remove a tag. We're a wee bit short of cards in hand. And bearing in mind they're on Daniela, Ben Musashi, Snare, and Sting, cards in hand is probably going to be quite important. We'll find out. Okay. Definitely an NGO. No one thinks this is anything but an NGO, right? Breaker might be good. As much as just for money. Like, it feels like we're probably going to need the Buzzsaw here, which is depressing, but there we go. We'll draw again. Boomerang's great. We'll I think we want to just keep drawing. I do want to get my install. We just installed Buzzsaw. As painful as it is. Oh wait, did they TPR already? Did I just completely miss that? When did they do that? Did anyone else notice that? They did it like as soon as they scored it. I guess just to shore up R&D. That's kind of wild. Okay. Can we break ice yet? We can break Sycentan. That's good. We could break an Anansi. Oh dear. Okay. We lost our fun card, I'm afraid. And they're on 4 points, and we're on nada. Okay, let's draw. We found our bankroll. That could be cool. We also found our SMC. We're not really scared of their barriers, so maybe we take the bankroll. The SMC could get us a turbine, which is nice. But I think we do this. We can then make a run on archives. Red team, and we'll just draw up. I don't want to like die off snare. Oh, we found our turbine. Any chance the player is on Metamorph? There is a high. I mean, they're on Bloom, so let's assume they're on Metamorph as well. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. That is a card. I looked at it recently in terms of its it does an interesting thing that you could Zato grid, like to get value out of it. Um, I decided it wasn't correct to do so. So I need to draw once before I run, and probably install the turbine before I run. So we could just draw, install turbine, run maybe both these servers, hope that we don't hit any draw. I would. Hmm. Install turbine. Run. Which of these servers? Should we run server 2? We can technically break a barrier if we need to. Oh, that's annoying. Echelon is actually only 4 strength because we haven't got a cleaver down. That's fine. It's all their money if they resonate Nancy. And we break it for 6. Ouch. I get a funny feeling that this is like somewhere here there's going to be an enemies. I know I will be playing Metamorph Atea for Novelty Netrunner on Thursday. Remind me what Metamorph does. Does it it switches 2 pieces of ice or 2 face down cards which don't have advancements on them? Is that right? Something like that. It's like okay. Okay. Oh, have we just run the snare? It's going to be a snare, isn't it? And this one's going to be a sting. Oh, it's a virus. Okay. Well, we probably have to run the other server as well now. At least we made a bankroll credit off of this. Swap 2 other installed pieces of ice or 2 of your installed non-ice cards. Marvelous stuff. We'll trash that. There's no reason to not trash it, is there? Yeah, swap. Swap is not in this instance because if the cards are already installed, then it doesn't count as an install. If you're swapping something from HQ to the board, then it counts as an install for Atea and Asa reasons, etc. Okay, is this one going to be the snare? This one's going to be an enemy. Do we continue here? If it's a sting, we die. Oh, that would be a cool way of maybe you could use Atea like to as a weird trap deck with timely public release. If it's a sting, we die. If it's a Daniela, we can't. They haven't rezzed it, so we could trash it. If it's a snare, we die. If it's a Fuji, we die. It's so likely that we don't survive this run. I think I have to jack out. If they seamless launch out something, I mean, yeah, then my bad. I just think there's so many things there that are the end of us. What did we lose to an enemy? Oh, we lost the boomerang. That is a shame. We've also lost a lot of our draw. Tucana to make Atea a weird trap deck is already fun. Oh, that is quite the stew, Cold Lava. Very good. Yeah, so Tucana, so with Tucana, you can put an ice on the other server and flip a snare into the server where they've run, right? Like they steal that's quite cool. So they steal let's say they steal a sting off the Tucana, you put an ice on the other server, and you Atea in a snare, then they have to see the snare as well. Cool. That's like 4 to 5 damage. Yeah, a Fuji even better. It's just like if they're stealing a Fuji, they're normally winning the game, right? I guess, like if it's early enough. Um, and Sting could do just as much damage. And then yeah, Tucana you can do the anemone thing with as well, which is 2 damage. But yeah, if you did TPRs in there, then there might be some really nasty options. I think we draw twice, then we might run this server again. They didn't score out, so it's not Sting. I think we just leave it. I think we start concentrating on centrals. Can we find some draw? We found a cleaver, which could actually be really important. I think we might have to keep the cleaver. We can draw again. I think I just need to draw again. Oh, Doof could be very good next turn. Well, no, they're going to be able to res this ice and duck it. How do we get our twin encounter? Do we care enough? Do we just put down the Mamie? We're running very short on actual cards. I'm just going to draw once more. Steel Skin is great. So next turn, I think we probably put down both of these and then we start hitting centrals. Because then at least we've got a like long-term engine going. We have a Steel Skin, so we're somewhat safe to stealing stings and or the last remaining sting and also other stuff. Probably not worth it, but if they steal a bacterial, oh my word. Yeah, I mean now we can do some really funky stuff with bacterial. So they steal a bacterial, you go away, make it a small light lunch while they decide what they're doing or whatever. You can find exactly the trap that you want. So you can look in the top. Basically, you're probably always looking for a snare, right? Like, I'd assume it's rare that you're looking for anything else. You there's not a TPR trigger there at that time, which is a shame. But yeah, there's definitely some nonsense you could do. Okay, do we just doof them here and then... Uh-oh. So what's this? Well, now I've got to run it. Now I've got to run it. I am thoroughly confused. Okay. We could just let this... No, I don't think they've got another piece of ice in hand. So I think we're like all right. Haha. It was a Fuji. Hopefully we hit the steel skin. Hit the steel skin. Don't hit the Taka. Ah. Well, we hit the two exact things. What do we want here? Don't feel like the hippo is going to do much. Like their ice is going to be pretty useless to us. I think I'm going to put the hippo back on the top of the deck though. Do we dig R&D now? I think we probably do. And we lost Fataka, which is a real shame. We've lost our boomerang, so we've got no way of like. We have got away because we've got a Shesva down, so I'm not. I'm worrying about nothing. Let's make some extra accesses. We see a bloom. We see a snare. They can't fire. That's excellent. And we see an Atini. So they're about to draw ice. Red team run? Yeah, would have been sensible, wouldn't it? But let's we can check HQ. I want to see what this is. It's not ice. And we can get in here for free because of Shesva credits. And we see what we see. Red team. No extra accesses. Oh, excellent. Okay. It's a good time to run that. A good time to be alive. Free snares in the bin. They're about to draw an Atini and another piece of ice. It's another bloom. Which is interesting. Maybe we like just let this bloom fire. Is this a must? Oh no, it's a May. That's a shame. Okay, they've drawn past our R&D lock, so we can go. We can just say laundry R&D. I guess we boost here. Daniela, probably worth trashing. The virus, definitely worth trashing. Seamless launch is the next card they draw, so that's good to know. But unless this third card was exactly an agenda, then we're kind of fine. So we can just draw again. Play the creative. Yeah, I think it's fine. Kind of want to be careful about Paladin. But we can install the Simul chip next turn. Don't have enough MU for the Fermenter. And we can't install Miss Bones off it. Okay. So what is that? And what is that? I thought they only had two pieces of ice and a seamless in hand. Did they draw once? Oh, they drew once first. Well, we've got to run these sodding things. That's a shame. Because there's a real slim chance that one of them just wins them the game. Unfortunately, if we hit Sting, it's 3 damage. It's a lot of damage. Do we want to install... Do we care? No, I don't care enough. Let's check this big server first. Because if they Resetat Ebola, we might Bounce. Okay, what are you? You're a timely public release. We'll steal you. We take the other one? Just dig R&D? Probably just dig R&D, right? Mindscaping? Tatubola? Timely release. Nova, busted. Okay, we had like just enough money this game. We did like lose some early money. Thanks for the game. If we'd have put the consume down earlier, we'd have actually like done pretty well there. What have they got? Have they got another sting? Okay, we did. Well, I guess we'd have won before we lost anyway. Do we want to make any changes? I quite liked most of these cards. Like, we didn't get to play the really fun ones, but just because they all got like sniped by damage, it's not like we wouldn't have played them. Keiko probably, yeah, Keiko. Well, we found Keiko very early, and then we didn't find anything to put like to. We didn't find the other companions for a while, but it is like a very good source of money. So I think it's probably the best thing to keep here. Do we? I'm gonna play one more. I wonder about getting the embezzle in, but I just don't know quite how. Pinhole, yeah, I would like a single pinhole. Like, the answer is to not play the Harmony AR therapy. Um, second console could do. We do technically have emergent creativity, so we have like a way of finding our console if we really need it. We could play like a second spicy console. People were suggesting more earlier. We do need like MU, possibly even like whatchamacallit, lily pad. It's 2 MU and would draw us some cards. Why is Harmony still here? I'm scared of not playing it because like against any kind of rig shooter or anything like that. Okay, if I take the Harmony out, first person to write a cool card, we'll put the cool card in instead. It needs to be cool though. It's not pinhole as much as it should be pinhole. You have about 20 seconds. 10. Reboot. We're back to reboot. If we put in reboot, then we've got to put in the Aesop. So then I need to get rid of 2 cards. Which I just don't know how we do. As much as it's like super cool. Like, I'd be almost quite up for building like an Aesop's engine version of Nova. But we'd have to make it a little bit different. Back to we started with World Tree, okay? Like, it started like that was the first card suggested by Anarcho. We put it in. We then kind of realized that we don't really have the option. Drop the consume. What, for the reboot Aesops? Okay, maybe I drop the consume. I'm gonna drop the consume for the reboot Aesops so we can play that. Bam. Harmony Air Therapy is gone. We're gonna play Aesop's Pawn Shop and we're gonna play reboot. Then we've still got our like Apex card. Okay. And we've got reboot. That's like that's recursion, right? um if we have time after this one. Maybe we fully build a World Tree version, just because so many people want to play World Tree. Um, oh, more PE. Who told me to take the AR therapy out? Well, at least we've got all of our draw here. I'm going to keep this because we've got loads of draw and we've got a doof. Next time, the challenge should be to go to more than 125 influence. What, in 40 cards? What are we at the moment? We're at 106. Pretty solid. Okay, excellent. We get a free doof, which is nice. And then if I diesel and install a logic bomb, or we install the bones, I think we might install the bones. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, hey, David. Snare when they have less than 4 credits. You love to see it. Damn right. I wonder if there's at least half viable tree decks out. I think there are. Oh, we should have installed the bones. Okay, what's most important here? Probably the bankroll. Next time we start running things. Okay, so maybe next week's stream we build World Tree decks? Or a World Tree deck? I feel like it's potentially more likely to be an Anarch deck than it is a Shaper deck, weirdly enough. Okay. Now, are they going to be on Anansi? And do we just like boomerang and check this? If this is an Anansi, do we die? If this is an Anansi into a Hokusai, do we die? Probably not, because we've got Steel Skin in hand. It's a Vampy, so that's okay. So we'll break the net damage. Are we okay to lose 2 here? I don't think we are, because we're like, I think I'm gonna let them game 2. And draw some cards if they want. Yeah, Hokusai makes sense. We'll see and steal a House of Knives. That's good. Oh, thank you very much. We'll definitely trash that. Yes, please. We could Dirty Laundry. I think we just get rid of his Spin Doctor now. Oh, that's really important to not lose that. I'm going to run and get rid of a Spin Doctor. World Tree is just 4 influence, which is 1 less than Boat, and some people were playing 3 of those in Anarch. Absolutely true. Were they playing 3? Everyone was on 2, right? Because you had to be on 2 pinholes at the time, at least, because everyone was on Drago. Draw to find a second doof. Well, we might have a second doof if I had a Harmony AR therapy to be able to play it. Yeah? Let's think about that. Let's all think about that. We could Dirty Laundry and then white hat them. Doesn't seem great. I think I might have to risk just running R&D so that we can afford to put this echelon down. So let's just not lose the echelon, please. Okay, don't lose the echelon. Okay. Okay. Oh, reboot's good. as long as we can find our Aesops, I think we definitely reboot because we've got no recursion now, right? So let's just do that. And then if we find our Aesops, then we found our Aesops. Um, we definitely don't have recursion, right? We've taken it all out, apart from technically this reboot. So like this doesn't matter. Apart from obviously we have a symbol chip, so let's and then let's do that. Will Harmony back the echelon? Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Fix. Yeah, they might have done free boat after R plus was like gone. I know I've suggested to uh Aaron for UK Nats that he actually play. Oh, this is loud. Oh dear. That he play one boat, one emergent creativity because they're both 5 influence, and then emergent creativity can find you the boat. Trashing, you could trash like your paperclip and stuff like that to get it out for free. Or if you already found your boat, then it could find you like a hippo or the breaker which you needed. Okay, let's draw a card. Red team's actually like a lot of money on a card. Are we installing this or are we going and getting their remotes? I think we go and get their remotes. We stole a Sting, which is probably bad. They didn't res a whatchamacallit. Draw. Oh, Imp's really good. Imp is really good. Let's just try not to lose the Imp next turn. We're going to lose the Imp. We lost the Imp. Okay. Fine. Fine. We can draw. We kind of. Well, I say we have to install that. I don't think we can ever afford to break this thing anymore. We'll draw again. Oh, yes. We'll draw one time and then we'll install the Aesops. Way, we got a money engine. We drew the things. Okay. I now feel slightly better about dropping the Harmony, although the fact that we only have 18 cards left in stack is terrifying. What does Loud play here? Just a Hokusai, right? I would assume. So we'll Aesops one of these. We can draw a card. Mm, we'll run server 8. Prana. And trash that. We'll run server 7. Moonpool. I think we have to trash that. And then I think it's the casts, right? Instead of the paladin. As we've got an Aesops down. What's Loud's? We really need to find this symbol chip, like yesterday. Um, what's Loud's agenda suite? It's like the fast advancey ones, isn't it? Let's draw Cleaver. Is there any chance that they're on Tattoo Bowlers? There's some chance. We'll draw again. Chesva is like we do need. Do we go and trash this Calvin Bailey? Oh yeah, keeping that 1 credit on Bones actually, that's then worth 3 credits from Aesops. Hello Thanos. Well, as special as I've literally just thrown it out to chat to decide what cards pretty much go in here. So we're gonna Aesop's this for now. Um, so yeah, it's certainly individual. World Tree Ari is fun in Sunset. I bet it is. Do we have to emergent creativity out our Simmel chip? Because otherwise we can just draw it, right? Do we want to play Earthrise? That's a lot of draw. Like, that draws us through a lot of our deck. And we might not actually want that much draw. Hmm. I think I kind of want this Chesva down because I'm going to just have to start hitting their centrals. And then I guess we get the Bustle down now, just in case we lose it to something ridiculous. Install Chesva and run HQ to Trash Snares. Great idea, Fix. Absolutely solid. That looks terrifying. Okay, could I please draw? Right, let's see. So cast first, then we'll Aesop's. This one. They must have agendas in hand. Absolutely. I'm not totally sure I want to actually steal them yet. Draw once for Simmel Chip or just emergent creativity for Simmel Chip? It's a tricky one. Is loud on White Hat? Oh, I don't have White Hat. I had White Hat. It has gone. Thinking. Okay. Anyone else wish we were on Stargate right now? So, I think we might emergent for the Simmel Chip and install the Cleaver. Because then I think it's like 6 credits to break an Anansi, which isn't too bad. Like, it's doable. Wow, look at all this stuff that's still in our deck. Uh, do that. We'll install the Cleaver. We'll draw a card. I mean, it's like weird. It's wrong ordering, isn't it? I 100% should draw a card first, then play the Emergent if I don't draw exactly the Simmel Chip. Run Archives for a Genesis respect. Oh, yeah, they can wage workers out one of those. That's fun. That is true, though, actually. They probably are on. I think they're on 1 Regenesis if they're on Loud, which is fun. Right, we'll sell this for an extra credit. We can draw. We'll run. Do we want to put down the red team? I don't think so. We'll just run HQ. Stuff must be in here. Okay, that's going to cost us 5, which isn't too bad. They still have exactly 4 credits. We steal a Fuji, that's good, I think. We just draw twice here. And then we should be alright. We like draw, run R&D next turn. What are they doing? Mindscaping. So they find the 3rd event to get the wage workers click. Keiko, yeah, but I don't think we can install it. And I don't think it's going to actually do anything for us anymore, actually. We're on Keiko just because we needed like a good money option. Right, do we run this card or do we challenge their centrals? There's something scary here. But if they res this, then they probably can't res over here. Unless this is Prana. Okay. R&D or 7-9? Let's go 7-9. Alrighty. Well, we'll do that. We'll get our echelon out. Yeah, 6 is fine, breaking wise. They use a spin. Makes sense. Do we want to keep the paladin around? For like one more turn? If so, we could install the Keiko. Doesn't seem great, does it? Maybe. Oh, we just run R&D now. They can't res whatever they are. Yeah, yeah, I got it fixed. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, we still have the win. See, who needs Harmony AR therapy? No one. No one needs it. Okay, that was excellent. I like beating PE. Oops, I didn't leave. What's the time? I was gonna go to bed at 10 o'clock. So we got 20 minutes, so we can do one more. So, what do we like? We liked the Aesops and the we like the Aesops. That was fun. The Divide and Conquer hasn't landed for us yet today, and my chat's disappeared. Where's chat gone? Give me 2 seconds. No one write in chat for a second, and then write in chat when I've got it back up and going. There we go. Okay. Chat is back up and running. Apologies if you have written something very, very recently. I might have missed it. The Divide and Conquer is unfortunately not done enough, but I might just swap it for the Embezzle unless someone has a spicier option. Do we actually, as this is going to be the final game of the night, yeah, it probably was. No, I think David, I think there's definitely some of the whatever the kind of fast advancey ones are. Reclaim is cool. I do like Reclaim, and we've got like a lot of virtuals. We can get rid of this. What was the one other like it's the last game of the evening? We're gonna go out with a climactic showdown, aren't we? Obviously, someone mentioned it earlier. It is what? How much influence are we up to now? Still only 109. Damn it. Nightcacker's Lab. Right. Skimming, as in Chris. Oh, who can? I just don't think it's very good. It's actually. So there's a world where Chris Westwood skimming is worth playing in ESSA. And I haven't worked out exactly what that world is yet, but like ESSA does this like thing where you actually put on a lot of HQ pressure by forcing them to sort of trash a load of stuff from their hand. Hello, I'm New Game. Is it alright for live stream? It's fine. Only thing I would say is that I'm probably only. Oh, we've got Aiton. That did not type for some reason. For oh, well, there we go. That comment. This is A10. They are running my EMEA ticket today. Okay, we got Doof, but no way of landing it. I'll mulligan this. Oh, that seems good. I think this might be too remote as Mario with B1000 and Funhouse and stuff. I mean, we've already seen a Mindscaping, so we know it's not just like totally standard stuff. Although that suggests they're on like taggy killy package, right? Can we deal with a Funhouse? If it's on the outside, we can hippo it. Okay, let's draw. Doof could be good if we can land it. Let's draw. Bankar means we can land a Doof. Paladin Bankar. Do we want? Okay. We're going for this Doof here, right? Do we want to install the Aesops first? Is the big question. This will give him 10 credits, which is exactly enough to res a Hydra. If it's a toll booth, we don't get through. So let's not do it yet. Ooh, okay. Okay. Better turn next turn is Bankar HQ, Boomerang HQ, Doof, and then just like Dirty Laundry Archives. If this turns out to be a B1001 and this is a Funhouse, then that's a shame. We will take clicks. Do we not Bankar it actually? Because if it's a Hydra, no, it wouldn't give them 5. If it's a Hydra, we want them to like get the 5 credits. It's like a bit weird. But then we would have to take a tag to do so. Let's just say server 1, and then maybe we can put a bit of pressure on here. So we'll go here. We'll Doof. Hopefully it's not Hydra. We have exactly 3 credits, so we can get through if it's a toll booth. It is a Hydra. So is it better here? This is interesting. Is it better for us to take a tag, get 5 credits, and then steal 5 credits? It might be. And then run server 1? So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to let the others fire. As wild as this is. I think this is correct. Yeah, this is right. Right? This is like, I think this is better. And then I'm going to dirty laundry this server in case it's a Rashida. And if they want to like click for 2 and delete the like Bankar or something, then I think I'm okay with that. Yes. And then we'll go here. Get rid of Rashida. Okay. That felt right. Like if they have exactly don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm scared of. I think they're gonna double click and oh, I guess I do have Mindscape. I don't die to Mindscaping. Taking a tag either way. That is true. That is 100% true. Of course, like I'm taking a tag no matter what happens, so it's definitely the correct play. They call event. Is there any ice that they can res here? We're just gonna take clicks. Um, mm, we'll bank our server 1 just in case. No ASOPs. We'll draw. We don't want to play that right now. My virus. Okay, I'm glad I nearly put the imp down there. We'll get rid of that. I think we just draw and then clear a tag. Okay. We've got like multiple events to play in a turn now. Soccer's list was on 1 tithe. Do we think this is Soccer's list? Could be. There are multiple mindscapings. Probably need to deal with the spin doctor at some point. Wow. That's one hell of a I mean, I know they're not screen sniping me, stream sniping me. Don't worry, but you know. Do we bank our anywhere here? I think we don't. I think we don't. No server. No ASOPs. They're called event. Let's put down the imp. We'll run the spin doctor, then we'll run R&D if we get the chance. So this does look like they're setting up this like 2 remote nonsense. We can run R&D. Yeah. We'll definitely trash in offer research. Do we run again? Yeah. Well, at least this is now just Aesop's food. We trashed an Oppo with it. I feel alright about that. It's definitely not Soccer's list, apparently. They're on 3. Is that the 3rd Mindscaping we just saw? Wild. It does look like they're doing a double server nonsense, doesn't it? Let's Paladin. We'll Bankar to get rid of. Oh, where are we gonna Bankar? Probably server 2. We'll trash this. Withdraw. 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 Price. Still, I don't want to give him like money yet. Maybe we should have gone and tried to get that. was probably worth it. Yeah, because now they've got money again. We'd actually like done a good job of keeping their money out of the game for a while. Okay. They have all the money. So, we probably don't mind about giving them some money this turn. Let's draw some cards with Earthrise. Paladin, Bankar. Bankar can call Servitor, I reckon. We won't Aesop's anything. Okay. Do we want to play the gamble, run archives to look for Bellonas? Force a second Spin Doctor out of game. Feels good. Hit some of viruses. It is a lot of red cards to Lottery. Free Mindscapings from what we've seen. Free Mavirus. We know they're on F2. We're kind of assuming a fairly average Asmari. Ooh. Do we get in here with a Bankar and a Boomerang? We might lose all of our. We might. Oh, I was gonna say we might lose some of our breakers. We'll literally lose all of our breakers if we do that. Which means that I don't think we can. Do we go deal with server 2? Like, I can't lose 3 damage to this hand. We'd just never get the stuff back that we need. Let's say server 2, and then we won't pawn anything. But we might well Boomerang, run server 2. It does look like a B1001, doesn't it? And if it is, I want to deal with it now. Okay, so we can get through that just by paying 4 credits as long as we're not tagged. It's the Spin Doctor. It is the final Spin Doctor. Are they going to let us trash it? They are. Which I think makes sense. Next turn we're going to draw a load of cards and we'll potentially have to... No, we'll only have to clear 2 tags unless they can like Seamless and Oppo or something ridiculous. They can't have influence for Seamless. We're going to get rid of you. I think we just get the Mystic down, take a credit. We'll let them score out their Bellona. Like, unless they're on some other funky recursion, then that's all the recursion gone. Okay. That is attacker. It's alright. I did think it was attacker. I did say Mystic, but I was incorrect there. Let's draw our reboot. That would be amazing right now. We didn't, but that's okay. We did draw our turbine, which is also pretty good. Let's say no server right now. Aesop is going to say nothing. Just get the Liberator down and start clicking it, I think. Hitting that twice. And then what's most important here? So far, they're only showing sentries, so I guess we'll put the echelon down. Okay, they've got their Bologna. Paladin, Bankar will say no server. Aesops. Let's draw one. Bravado could be pretty sick. So we could hit. Okay, so here we just go like boom, boom, run, right? Paladin, Bankar. No, we need to be able to run twice. So I think we might say no server. Because whatever it is, we're gonna be able to break it. Hippo to Hydra, yeah, but I need to go and get this, I think. A big question is, do we Bravado to give them money? Yeah, like next turn is probably Hippo Hydra. Hippo Funhouse would be good. If this is ping, if this is exactly ping, will we be that sad? We'll be quite sad. We'll break this with this. Okay. We'll break this with this. Do we need to boost again? Oh, it's awkward, isn't it, to boost again? We're going to have two Mystic, two Taka dollars. Well, I guess we have to steal that. And then we remove a tag, and next to... Oh, we should have bravadoed. No, they can't afford... They can't really afford to... to oppo us. Or to big oppo us, right? And we can just remove two tags. Okay, so we either get rid of this Hydra, but I think actually trashing the Funhouse is more important because we're assuming B1001. So we have to get rid of the Funhouse because that's their win con. Do we want to Aesops anything? No, not really. We could sell Bankar. We could sell Bankar actually. We could sell Bankar. I don't know if I want it quite yet, but maybe that is correct. Like technically Hydra is still expensive to get through. I'm not going to sell him quite yet. We might go and check server 2 here. Let's draw. Can't install that with Paladin, which is a shame. Let's run server 2. I need to spend some of these Taka credits. I could really do with a Keiko. That's what we need right now. Echo Chamber. Good to know. Bravado, the thing is, I don't want to give them the money because they're actually pretty poor at the moment. Could they afford to Oppo us this turn? Draw. Oh, yes. We found it. We found it. That's totally worth it. This, and this. Okay, at least we are in money. They can do a full Oppo on us this turn, but it does make them very poor if they do. I think whatever happens, we can clear 3 tags. Yeah, they'd need to have Oppo and also have market forces, though, right? For it to be a threat. Okay. Is this just an NGO? Don't know if we can take this bait, unfortunately. Does Oppo work if I trash their ice? Bankar will say no server. I really should sell this Bankar now, but now we have other stuff to sell, so ASOPs. So we could go clear out this funhouse now. Then they could full Oppo us. So we install the Hippo for free. It will cost us 2 credits to clear the tag. And the start of next turn. Maybe this is just a Bellona that they're pushing. Because we probably can't steal it if it is. Do we run R&D? Like, what happens if we hit a Hydra? We have to pay 6. Straw ones. That's useless. I don't like putting this out if we're not, like, definitely using it, but I need a way of spending some credits. Well, there would be money for Hydra if this ends up being an NGO front. Oh, you know the hilarious thing, if they're on, what's the other 5-3? What's the other defensive 5-3? We can shuffle these things back, can't we? I should have thought more about that. Well, there's one NGO front. Do we trash it? We get Oppo'd if we do, but we can get up to 8 credits. I forgot to boost with Taka. I am going to Degree Mill, yeah. I'm going to pay 1 and then I'm going to Bravado back, which I don't love as an option. I'll have 5 thinking. Can I break a Hydra if we Bravado back? It'll be 1, 2, 3. It'll be 6, and I've got 2 credits here. I can't. So I'm just going to draw one. Okay, they're protecting this, which is sensible. So we worked out that I need at least 6 to break a Hydra. But this is fine because I've now got Aesops. If I want to shuffle stuff back, Paladin, Bankar. Let's call R&D for this one. Will Bravado R&D. It's like a good amount of money. There's also only 11 left here. Do we want to just bounce? We want to break it, don't we? And trash it. Well, then we don't get the bravado money for it. Can we still break a Hydra here? Just about. They can't actually res one. We see a tool move. We could clear a tag. We could run this server. Okay. Attacker being rather good here. Yeah, I think we need to trash this, right? We get our money back for it. If we find all the B1001s, then we're good. And then let's just, it's either draw or install the class set, but I think it's just draw. Logic Bomb's great. It unfortunately doesn't bypass the tag here. Advance Oppo? Can't really afford to advance Oppo. It could give us 2 tags. Interesting. Do we think that's an NGO front? Oh, we kind of know it is, right? We saw them. We let them draw it. We'd love a twinning. Let's bank our R&D again. Paladin, Aesops. I really wish we could install this with the Paladin. We could install it first and draw just to help us find something that we might be able to install. Come on then. Amazing. We're installing the Climactic Showdown. It's happening. It's happening. It's actually like a good card right now. And we've got the Logic Bomb, so we can definitely get in wherever they. Yeah, we put a Climactic Showdown in, actually. What are you saying? So we now get to clear. I think we get to like delete this Hydra, or they have to give us multi-access. It's the first time. How rough is that? Start turn. Okay, take clicks. All the things happen. Paladin happens. Bankar will say R&D because yeah. We'll Aesop's this one. And then we choose HQ, and they have to either trash. I think choose a server. The court may trash piece of ice. Did Climactic give you an option? Cool. Okay, Climactic Showdown is actually doing something. Right now, A10 is having to decide whether they want to trash a Hydra or give us multi-access. We're going to get to see 3 cards if we multi-access, I think. Access 2 additional cards. So we'll see. Whatever happens, we're going to go HQ, I think. It has to be the first turn, so annoyingly, like, the logic bomb into it is a bit tricky. Declines to trash a piece of ice, so they don't want to give us multi-access. No, they do want to... Oh, that's so weird, isn't it? Well, we're definitely going HQ this turn. Do we want to do some other stuff first? Probably. I reckon we get this down. Get this down. So we're good for next turn. We gain a credit. And then... oh, we chose R&D. Why did we choose R&D? And then we'll go HQ. And this feels like a good enough time to spend this logic bomb. And we'll see 3 cards. NGO, I think we can trash here. Mavirus, we can definitely trash here. Bologna, we'll steal. Oh, no, we didn't boost on the way in. That Taka is so important in terms of money. Okay, I made a mistake. But Climactic Showdown got us an agenda. Unfortunately, we didn't put a pinhole in our deck. So this could be an echo chamber. Can we get in here? Don't know. Find out in a second. We probably could have with the Taka. Paladin, Bankar. Let's choose server 1. We'll Aesop's this. Money cards in our deck? There must be a couple. Oh, there's our Keiko. You're a little late to the party, mate. Do we want to get twinning here? We can't really do anything with it, unfortunately. Okay. So we run here, we take some damage, we take a tag, we lose 3 credits, 4 credits, maybe 5 credits. So we need at least... Oh no, there's no Bolognas in the game left. So I think we can just run here. And then we like put down the Keiko. Yeah, seems fine. I see. Of course. That's a problem. Are they one credit short of they're a credit short of resing Echo Chamber? So as long as we don't play an event, they're two credits short of resing Echo Chamber and B1001. I actually, what happens if I lose the twinning here? I probably lose the game, but I'm just going to let this fire. Yeah, no money. Just don't hit the twinning. We lost the SMC. That's fine. We'll jack out. And then I think we install twinning and then install the Keiko is the only thing we have for money. So we don't use money for that. We install the Keiko using this, which is a really roundabout way of doing it, but we have a twinning counter. Next turn, we can probably hit R&D. It's an agenda. It's not an echo chamber. So that's fun. What can we sell here? Should we just sell the class act? Or do we sell the banker? I think we sell the banker. Aesop's sell you. Okay. Are they on seamless? No. So can they score this out? So let's go boom. Ah, finality does. Surely finality wins us a game, right? It must do. Yeah, it must do. Smash it. If this is exactly Funhouse, they can't res it and res this. Do we want to see the extra one, or do we want to keep it in case? I think I want to keep the extra one to dig HQ. Yeah, so I'm gonna trash an NGO front. Yep. Trash Rashida. Yep. See a Funhouse. See a B1001. Now I've given them the money to score it out. Run archives first. I don't need to install the red team. I think I just run archives in case it's just in there, and then we go HQ and we break this for 6, which we exactly have the money to do. There it is. Just in archives. It's just in archives. I'll put this one down to climactic showdown 100%. Oof. Yeah. Climactic showdown for the win in this one. You see, it's an interesting. I think it's okay. It is somewhat bad. I'm struggling with free agenda in hand almost the entire game. Um, Woof. At least Hydra is a pain. but choosing between trashing it and giving me multi-access is a tough choice. Yeah, this Hydra did a lot of work. Cool. Climactic Showdown. Good card. Solid card. Won us a game. Like this is the kind of board state where, yes, you would run until you get, yeah, fair. Nova OP. See you in Italy. That was great. We got to use the fun cards. We put the fun cards in. The fun cards did a lot of fun stuff. So quick recap of the best cards in the deck is kind of obviously Aesop's Pawn Shop and Reboot. Great shout. That did amazing work in both games. The Hippo was huge, kind of as expected. Logic Bomb, super useful, and then obviously Climactic Showdown. Don't leave home without it. And I think that's it for this week. Yeah, it's pretty late. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you all for joining. I will see you next week, and maybe see some people if you're going to Italy for European Nats. I might see you then. I'll also have exciting news about stuff coming up in the UK soon. But when? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for dropping by. I'll catch you later.